experiment. I was out in my yard one day doing some gardening. I was real drunk. Best time to do gardening is when you're real drunk, because you know you're going to end up on your hands and knees anyway. Had my radio out there looking for something good to listen to, and all I could find was country music and rap music. So naturally I got to thinking that I might make me a whole lot of money if I could popularize country rap music. I told you it's an experiment. This here's a country rap song. I like to call it crap for short. Song been getting some airplay on a station called Outlaw Country on XM radio. They're playing a bunch of songs off of my live recordings on XM and Sirius. Got me on 10 different stations so far. Starting to look like I might get discovered at the age of 72. Which kind of makes you wonder why they bother. It seems to me if you're in a big corporation like XM Radio, you might be concerned about the longevity of your enterprise. That being the case, I'm pretty sure I'm not a good long-term investment. Hell, I'm not even a good short-term investment. I got 4 ex-wives to prove it. One of my songs, a little country rap song. I was hitching through a snowstorm and I was headed southward bound, where the snow don't snow and the winds don't blow you down. It was early on a Sunday morning and I was froze right through the bone, looking for a place where I could rest and kind of get my body warm. I thought I heard some singing. There's a few songs that I'd heard before. I walked in and they was all singing hymns in glory to the Lord. So I sat down there in the back row so as not to raise a fuss. They turned around, they looked me up and down. This little short guy starts to cuss. I said, "I'm sorry, sir, if this makes you mad, me not wearing a tie. And I sure didn't mean to cause any scenes or to make your old ladies cry. But I was cold and kind of tired of holding my thumb out there in the wind. I figured I'd just stop a while and I'd warm myself and then I'd hit the road again." Now they was calling me a sinner man and a whole bunch of ugly things. And they got sore and showed me the door. I knew it was time for me to leave. I damn near froze myself to death before that old truck came by. I got in and I looked at him and he's wearing this big dumb smile. He had this tattoo on his right arm that was kind of shaped like Idaho. And when I finally asked him what it was, he just grinned and said, "Shit, I don't know." He had a bunch of snapshots inside the cab of him and some naked girls, and he told me all about the places he'd been. He'd been all around the world. So we talked about his traveling a while and then started talking about that storm. He went a half a day out of his way just so as he could get me to where I was going. I learned a bunch of things that Sunday morning. I feel like it was all planned. I met a whole church full of hypocrites. And I met one good Christian man. One of my songs. Thanks.